Hello, I am Naveed from ZR Visas, UK. We are OASC registered immigration advice business. We provide advice and services to the public and to the businesses. Today we are going to talk about fiancé visa. This is a very popular topic and there's a lot of confusion, so we thought to give you some basic information and some insight about that. Fiancé visa is for people who want to join their fiancé in the UK. The person in UK will be called UK sponsor or UK partner in this video. UK partner must be a British citizen or they should have a permanent residence in UK. If they are European citizens, they might have EU settled status or pre-settled status. If you are coming to join them in UK and you are not married, then and you like to get married in UK and stay here afterwards, then fiancé visa is the only option you have. I will rephrase that and make it clear that you want to join your partner who has a permanent residence or they are British citizen, you are not married yet, you would like to come in the UK and get married here, and once you get married, you do not want to leave the country. Actually, you want to stay in the country with your partner for the rest of your life. If you have your circumstances like this, then fiancé visa is the option. Fiancé visa is valid for 6 months. You might need a TB test report unless you are exempt, and you will normally need an English language test at A1 level unless you are exempt. Almost 20 countries are exempt, and those countries are who are majority English speaking countries, and the list can be found on our website. The process itself takes, we normally take 3 to 4 weeks to prepare the application. Once the application is submitted, it's normally take 8 to 10 weeks to get a decision on fiancé visa applications. Sometime priority service or super priority services are available, normally called fast track. You can use fast track service by paying an extra fee of almost £800 to fast track your application. In that case, if you are applying from outside, in this case, you will get your decision between 3 and 4 weeks, or even earlier than this. Now let's talk about the documents which you will need. You will need your passports, ID cards if you have. Your UK sponsor must have a minimum income of £18,600. If they are employed, they will need to have a letter from their employer, last 6 months bank statements, and uh, salary slips for the same duration. If you are self-employed, you will need your tax return for the last year, a letter from an accountant, and if you might have a saving, you can use your savings, or there are if your savings are up to from if your savings are £62,500 or more, you can use your savings too. And there are a lot of other sources which can be used and can be combined, but not all the source of income can be combined. You should consult uh, an immigration advisor who is regulated to get advice about this. We can help you with that as well. Now we were talking about the documents. You will need your IDs. You will need English test, TB test report, proof of income, proof of your relationship. If you were officially engaged, you will need photographs and any contact which you have with your fiancé. If you or your fiancé visited you before in UK, or you went abroad to see your fiancé, Home Office will like to see the evidence of your relationship. The most important part of this application is that you should have to prove that you have made some arrangement to get married in UK. Two things you normally need: First one is giving a notice to the registrar in UK. People in UK normally have to give 28 days notice, but if the citizen who is coming to get married in UK, your fiancé, if they are non-European citizen, then the notice can extend up to 70 days. Before you get married, you will need an approval from the registrar. And the second part of the marriage arrangement is that you should try to book a venue. Nowadays, many people are struggling because due to the COVID restrictions, venues are closed, but we will still advise that you get some sort of provisional booking with them. So, and any communication which you have with the venues or with the registrar can be used with your application as a part of your application to show that you have genuine plans to get married, and you will get married within 6 months. Once you get married within 6 months of your visa, then you can make your switching application from fiancé visa to spouse visa. In the fiancé visa, there is no NHS health surcharge. The only fee you pay is the fiancé visa application from outside UK, that is £95. Once you make a switch from fiancé visa to spouse visa, then you will have to pay home office fee, that is almost £1,050, and then you will be paying NHS health surcharge for 2.5 years. And once your application is completed and home office make a decision on your spouse visa, then your fiancé will get 2.5 years visa, which they can extend later on. And after 5 years, they can apply for permanent residence. I hope you like the video. We have 100% success rate for spouse visa switching and extension applications, in skilled worker visa applications, nationality and permanent residence applications, and we provide advice in 5 different languages, including English, Punjabi, Saraiki, and Hindi. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, and we will be happy to help. Thank you very much.